get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'm through what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Scarpscankle, bringing you another King of the Hill matchup, the round 3, day 3. And first up we have a absolute crackerjack. This is Bang Gang up against MCF. Scarpscankle, how are you doing?
Bro, I'm doing well. It's a Saturday. It's feeling refreshed and ready for, well, the most wanted list tonight. This is a blockbuster of an evening. We've got 5 matches tonight. So, MCF filling in the lobby first. The captain of MCF already knows how we operate, already asking for tails, and it did land.
So, I'm assuming he's going to take the left side.
Yep, they took the left side.
Win the coin toss, pick the left.
So let's please the crow. So the first matchup, as we all know, is Bang Gang up against Merciless Freaks. It's followed by Equilibrium up against NWO. A true and dead hype up that match, as we always know he does. So let's see how NWO features against Equilibrium tonight. Very, very, very much excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be... there's 5 games. For those of you tuning in to watch right now, there's 5 games in the offing for tonight. We'll go through the list of all 5 matches. Maybe in between one stream and the next. But, I mean, let's get into the drafting phase. Let's get into our banning phase. Let me get the game up for you. And so that we can get into the very, very, very tight first game. Bang Gang up against MCF. Who's gonna win this? I'm checking out the polls. It's 50-50. It's just like the way I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I'm sitting on the fence with this one. This is gonna be a tight game.
I think the viewers should actually hold on with the votes to wait for the draft first. I was actually thinking about it last night when we were going through the votes. I was like, people need to be a bit patient before they wait. You know, drafting can change the tides very quickly.
Well, so far in the most wanted list, we've seen MCF pick up carry twice in the jungle. You think third time's gonna be the charm? Will they pick it up again?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's
so, I see left is first pick plus first bans. Alright, so we do see MCF batting out Joy and Selena.
Right. Joy and Selena, the first 2. Joy, well, very, very strong. Selena has kept back into the meta. Once again, it's thanks to the Philippines and Indonesia. The moment you see a hero being played on the pro scene, you know for a fact somebody in somewhere around the world is gonna spam the hell out of it.
Yeah, bro. One more word. So we do see Bang Gang banning out Sicilian and Lu Yi. So good luck and have fun to both teams. This is the first match, day 3, round 3. Bang Gang up against Merciless Freaks. So, into the drafting phase we go. Viewers, if you have not done so yet, now is the time to do it. Please press that like, share and subscribe button. We do love the support, as we do see Missouro to the first ban banning out Matilda. So, not a well, we have seen Bang Gang feature with the Matilda. Is MCF cooking up a plan here, bro?
Nope, it looks like a respect ban. I mean, if you think back to a lot of Bang Gang's games, the last one they played, that Matilda featured heavily. Some good sets, escape routes with that guiding winds. So MCF definitely doing their homework here. So what do you make of the Suyu ban coming up next?
We do see Bang Gang getting rid of the Suyu. Could this potentially be that we see MCF getting rid of the Alpha? Ooh, that's costly. That is definitely costly. MCF missing a ban.
That's a big thing.
Destiny with a response, not even waiting, getting rid of the Lucas.
So far,
Sure.
So far, Scott Skegel, no CC ban. Will you expect to see a CC being picked up?
Butterfly is born
We
by
do see
light,
MCF picking up
guided
Zushan.
by lantern's light.
Actually, to be honest, yeah, I do.
Seal's been
We
itching
do
for
see
a
Birdie
real
picking
fight.
up Kalia, and Sissy is showing us Julian. Picking up Hayabusa. That displacement from Kalia could mess up Hayabusa's ult.
Possibly.
Especially with the Tsunami Slam. You mentioned it. There's the CC for you. MCF picking up CC. Just waiting for Hunter. Will Hunter take the next pick, or will Hunter swap out? Ooh, Ashura picking up Julian.
I wonder if we're going to be seeing a career on the roam or XP position. We saw one and we saw 1 and 1 yesterday, like 1 roam, 1 XP.
Destiny picking up Granger, banning out Erethal. We know Erethal is a counter to Granger, so a very smart ban there coming in from Bang Gang. Yeah, bro. I've seen in a few ranks, I've seen, and I've personally picked up Kalina to jungle as well, but only because it was for the utility purposes. But yeah, MCF getting rid of Granger. So gotta get you. As Smurf is throwing us a gourd once more. What do you think about this gourd up against Zushan?
Difficult. Has nice wave clear, that I'll admit. Also longer range and skills. God skills range is quite long. But Zushan up against oh god, if he doesn't land that skill shot, which is his stun, and that actually is a skill shot, because you gotta time the bounce and whatever that goes with it. She's just gonna walk around him, pick him up airborne, drop him on his head. Pick him up airborne, drop him on his head.
We see Spectre picking up Badang.
Big nerf. Big nerf on that Badang.
Big nerf, bro. Big nerf. Hunter picking up Camilla and Boxy setting up with the Claude. Smurf, just pick your gourd already. Let's go.
You think Badang's still viable after the nerf? Because I mean, it was a big one. That was really a big one.
Not going up against the CC. No. No. But, you know what? It's Mlbb. Anything can happen. We've seen a lot of weird things going on on our streams. We've seen matches without retributions. We've seen matches with yeah, crazy combinations, bro. Crazy lanes. So anything is possible. Anything is still possible. So, viewers, looking at the draft, pop your votes in now, and let's see who do you think is going to take this W in the first match of round 3, day 3.
MCF in the the blue up against Bang Gang in the red. We've got some very interesting matchups in the side lanes, especially. We've got Claude versus a Granger. I mean, when's the last time we featured a Claude? You remember those days when Claude was absolutely broken? These days, you even play him in the jungle.
Yeah, the Claude, right? The Claude in the right hands is devastating. One thing that I've picked up, right, since last night, the jungle starts its opposite sides.
Yeah, a lot of teams. You remember when we first started casting? It's been, well, on the 26th will be 8 months. So 8 months ago when we first started, you knew for a fact that everyone was going to start off on the side opposite the gold lane, on the XP side, shall we say. You knew which way the rotations were going to go. It's been a while, but slowly there's a lot of adaptation from the teams. They're learning about how not to just focus ganking on the gold, or also, like, see, like, for instance, you see Boxy here. He knows that because he can't see anybody in the mid lane, that it was best to stay underneath the turret because there was going to be a quick rotation towards his lane. The moment Eve and Kalia cleared the wave faster than the Zushin and Kamala, it meant that there was going to be a rotation. There had to have been. At the same time, if you look at for Bang Gang, you see Spectre. Spectre sensed, can't see anybody in the mid, it's going to be a 4-man wraparound. Look at Claude. He's staying here to try to clear. He knows they're going to engage on him. Look at that. Look at that from him. Beautiful. Like individual plays like this. This is what you expect players to understand. Right, this is the timing. We don't see anybody here. Where are they going to be? And if you look at this. This is weird, wonderful from MCF. They know after the gank has occurred here in the gold lane, everybody's going to come back towards the mid. Wait for the mid lane camp. Get somebody nice and low and then move back on. Pressure now being placed here on the XP lane. They're going for this wave cut with the mage and XP laner. Wonderfully done. Both of them now reach level 4, allowing the Camilla to get as close to level 4 as she possibly can, so that they can get the Cursed Blood online. Because as we know, Camilla, most effective once the Cursed Blood is up. CC doing a nice job frontlining. There's the engagement onto the Eve. Will she get the kill? Oh, CC gets taken out just before she could get that final blow onto Eve. However, Eve did cast that ultimate. Padang CCing up too. But Julian does get the retribution. There's the Cursed Blood. Nobody's in there to follow up because, well, everybody was dead.
But Zushin just pretty much keeping that Hayabusa away from the turtle to allow the Julian to pick up the turtle. So, just before the 3-minute mark, we do see Bang Gang picking up a 1.3k gold lead.
Yeah, that was a beautiful set coming in from the Badang there. He went in, got 2.
Tiara's asking why he's so biased.
Against what?
I don't know. I didn't know you being biased.
Me too.
Alright, so we do see Bang Gang bringing down the numbers here to the bot lane.
Oh, there's Hayabusa, gets the shadow kill off onto the Kamala. He pops the ultimate. Julian, second skill, enhanced second skill, backs to safety.
Yeah. Kalia is definitely the Eve's ult, right, is devastating. If Kalia can get that pressure to Claude getting the pick off onto Granger.
Yeah.
If Kalia plays it perfectly into the Eve's ult, I can see devastating stuff coming in from Bang Gang.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's a push here on the top lane. At the same time, there's a push in the mid lane. So gold being traded off with the turrets.
Do you see MCF decreasing that gold lead that Bang Gang did build up? So at the 4.5 minute mark, we do see the second turtle spawning up. Bang Gang at this point of stage having the 2 kills advantage with the 1.4k, make that 1.6k gold lead.
Yeah, second turtle. Both teams just dancing around here. Granger trying to get the pull, but Hunter trying to make sure that the pull is more or less even. There's engagement onto the cloud. The real world manipulation comes out. It's Hayabusa with the turtle. The blazing duets into the black line. Cursed Blood did land. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Roam for MM.
That was what I was talking about. That tsunami slam coming in from Kalia. So devastating. Bringing in, well, Claude from the backline into the engagement.
Yeah. So CC, as expected, having a nice time against the Badang here. Badang have forced to recall back to the base. 3-man in mid, hoping for a potential overextension. They're just giving space here for the Hayabusa to take his farm. Will we see a bit of a jungle invade? It's just a small camp. Camilla is coming in for the wraparound play here. Is she gonna go in? It's gonna be the engagement. It's the blazing duets that does land. The Cursed Blood has been committed right now. There's the real world manipulation, but it's gonna be the Camilla taken down. Will we see continued follow up? Julian manages to get a kill onto the Kalia. It's a roam for roam exchange.
One each to both sides. Yeah, well, as we see CC picking up the first tier 1 turret in the top lane.
Yeah, the action's continuing quite a lot here in the gold lane. Both teams focusing very heavily on trying to get their marksmans fed. So in terms of scaling, Badang gets the first crack out onto CC, but she has the mobility to escape. Zushin trying to get the lift up. There's Hayabusa. He gets stunned up there by the Camilla and is forced to recall. However, Camilla is into the mix. Kalia is into the mix. She does get that tsunami slam off. There's the blazing duet. Oh, look at that from Birdie. I mean, how many HP is that? Oh my goodness, but they do manage to take down the Hayabusa. And this with the turtle just spawning up.
That's a costly engagement. We do see, well, it's only a 1 kill advantage to the side of Bang Gang. But MCF having the advantage at the turtle. We do see that engagement.
Oh, real world manipulation, just slowing and dealing the damage. CC's in the mix into the front line, trying to find line for a team. They do get the return kill. It's a roam for roam so far. Granger though, forcing that CC back as Claude did manage to take the turtle for his team. So in terms of scaling, Granger versus a Claude.
Claude scales a bit slower than the Granger.
Yeah, but late game he's a monster. I mean, I'm not saying Granger is bad at the late game, but a Claude versus a Granger in the late game. That's if it goes there. There's Badang trying to get back in there. Forces the flicker out once more. The blazing duet from the Claude manages to escape the first crack and back to safety.
Boxy just doing quality work here with his monkey second skill.
Yeah, keeping those stacks up. So far, the game is pretty even. I mean, there is a bit of a gold lead going in favor of Bang Gang at this moment in time. They do have the kill count on their side as well, but it's just 1. But the map opened up more or less evenly.
Just on the opposite sides as their jungle rotations.
Yeah. So you've got the 5-man on the top lane chasing down the Hayabusa. Zushin just going in there, Lifting up, dropping the Hayabusa off. He's gonna try to dance away. Uses those shadows very nicely. But the distraction created by the Hayabusa means tier 2 turret. Advantage Bangay.
Yeah, Bang Gang, they're definitely utilizing that opportunity to pick up that tier 2. But we do see the Lord spawning.
Oh, Tsunami Slam picking up the Julian. Just as you were saying, the Lord is up there. What a pickoff just before the Lord.
Well, that's a quality pick-off, to be honest. Bang Gang, Birdie can definitely be proud of that Tsunami Slam onto the Julian. But damn.
Yes, CC into the mix. Flickers coming out there from the Eve just to try to stay safe. Claude starting to dish the damage out a little bit. CC frontlining in here. Boxy trying to create the space. Wants to stay against the walls. Zushin wants to try to do something here. Without the retribution, it's going to be hard for them to try to create. Oh, the first crack from the Badang. Killing spree. Trying to show us both a point that the Badang is still meta.
Even though he gets hard counted by the CC. Look at Spectre, he's 3-0 and 6. So it's definitely comes to show comfort picks, and if you pick up your main heroes in these sets, bro, anything is still possible. Oh,
Agreed.
Bang Gang putting on the screws on the wheels.
Yeah, so that's this should be the last tier 2 turret falling as we see CC on the Hayabusa starting it up, taking it down. The invades are here as Bang Gang using that discipline to try to keep the waves pushed out. Oh, CC with the engagement. Shadow kill comes out and it's gonna be CC taken down. And with this, with the Lord making its way down the top lane, Bang Gang just oh, look at the ults from the Granger dishing it out.
What? Granger does have 30 stacks on the Sky Piercer.
Interesting. Oh, look at how much damage comes with this explosion. Look at that with the Lord. Did you see its health? Oh, the Blazing Duets was being used defensively, but the engagement continuing. It's a 3-for-nothing exchange. Tier 3 turret falling down. Zushin with the love dog gets the shutdown onto the Badang. Oh my goodness, CC trying to frontline through this, make that 4. It's only going to be the CC left alive. Trying to get the defense out there, dancing around. They got the Nexus locked on. Oh my goodness, that was a shocker.
Game, set, match, you Bang Gang.
Yeah.
They're coming in from mid-game. It was pretty much a one-sided match. I didn't expect it to go this way. But,
actually, it was that last engagement, right? It's like they just waited for the perfect opportunity, and suddenly it was like, Bang Gang. That's exactly what happened underneath the turret.
Yeah, that is true. But Smurf picking up the MVP for the side of Bang Gang. No MVP for the side of MCF. So off we go into match 2. Equilibrium versus NWO.
Alright, so we're gonna get the lobbies created, get the teams in. We are a couple minutes early, but I mean, well, while we got the action going, we might as well keep running with it. Let me get the polls up for everybody.
With each match dawning past, right? And you've been mentioning this quite a few times. With this new map, well, the new settings on the map, right? The Lord spawning up every 2.5 minutes. Teams that were very reliant on late game and defensive structures, you're going to have a very, very difficult time if you pick up or play against a team that is very early game. To a degree, this also puts the heroes, early game heroes like Martyrs and such, back into the meta. Just if you look at the rotations.
Yeah, you want heroes that have high early game potential and the ability to snowball. Could we see Roger come back into the jungle with this?
Possibly. It's a big potential. Yeah, I don't think. Well, let's see what the votes does. Yeah.
And no one's waiting for the drafting Scout Scarecrow.
Nope. I'm just waiting for the teams. Ooh.
Let's see who's online. It's so weird to scroll through your list and just see legend, epic, legend. Just Memphis reached mythic so far. From all those I can see.
Equilibrium currently in a ranked match. Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen?
Yeah.
Will I do this to the person that I'm a fanboy on? Will we have the live name and shame, even though we are a few minutes early?
Yeah, 12 minutes. But they do have a big team, so it depends on who they're gonna be playing in tonight's game. Or featuring in tonight's game. I'm not really seeing anybody from NWA or online as well.
But as we know, wow, yeah, okay, no. Let me not.
Alright, so we got one Equilibrium member in the house. Let's wait for the rest.
Go play a 1v1 brawl for entertainment. Yeah, so Karina, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. He will be at a disadvantage because he's on his PC streaming.
You also have Mobile Legends on your PC, right? Have you ever tried to play a game?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not on the PC now. I'm on the laptop.
Okay. I know, I mean, when you're on the PC, have you ever tried to play Mobile Legends PC? Because I haven't, to be honest. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
I've looked at the key bindings, and that's some crazy stuff, bro.
Yeah, that just wouldn't be comfortable at all.
Not because you need to use your mouse for movement, and then it's key bindings. Yeah, that's not like League of Legends or Dota where you click for movements. You need to hold it in and then move.
Oh, that sucks.
The scroller where your thumb normally would be, you need to rotate it with the mouse, and that can get confusing.
Oh, that sucks. That straight sucks.
Oh. Here we go. Teams are coming into the lobby. So first team to fill the lobby obviously gets the coin toss. Velocity. Wasn't Velocity supposed to join us last night on the stream?
No.
I remember him stating on the general chat that he can't make it on Thursday. He'll be there on Friday.
No, he said he can't make it on Thursday. And I said, okay, we'll talk. We'll tell you when, if.
Oh, he's standing up.
Yeah.
I want to call the
No, you know me. I'll say what I said. Exactly as I said it. Not to throw anybody under the bus or save them.
Heads or tails? Well, I know what Shady is going to say. He's going to say head, as per usual. He always picks head. Excited to see this match. Shit. Angelic Fury, are you really excited to see this match? Looking at the votes. Ooh, Equilibrium at this point of stage, 81%. So there is actually fans and support for NWO. Yeah. Shady picking heads. And ooh,
a very large percentage of our viewership is from NWO, especially in the beginning, in the early days. NWO was one of the first teams that we featured heavily on the channel. So when it comes down to it, like I will always remember certain teams because they were, in my mind, the OGs of Waylander gaming.
the other team to also bring a mention of, and that's actually Karina's ex squad. It's Knights of Mayhem.
Knights of Mayhem, Immortal Order,
100%.
Namjutsu.
100%.
When there was a Namjutsu.
All right, Shady, not appreciating the coin landing on tails. All right, so let me just do this, right? Let me just kick out Mickey. Linda can go there. All right, NWO, fans, please. Hello, Ron Wayne. It's going very, very well this side, and yeah, how are you doing this fine evening? As we wait for NWO to bring in the bands. I love their video they made for Equilibrium. Are you referring to the one we made? All right. NWO banning out Joy and Bedang. EQ with a response. Everyone's complaining about solo leveling. Waiting the time for the new episode, and yeah, server's so busy you can't even watch it. You see, Karina's dodging the question.
Oh. She wants to talk about young boys. I don't know why exactly. I think that's a little bit of a suspect avenue to go down as a topic. I'm just putting this out there. So if anybody wants to judge this, I think this was the time Nightbot needed to come alive.
100%. 100%. Equilibrium. Banning out DC and Alpha. So good luck and have fun to both teams. Good luck, have fun. And let's go. Drafting phase. I asked, right? Which video are you referring to? Who created that video? So the one that featured you on Waylander Gaming? As we see NWO getting rid of Chow. Definitely respecting Velocity's Chow. Sage, did Juju change his name? Because Equilibrium here, the names here is not what I'm used to. Ooh, Equilibrium, removing Hayabusa from the equation. Even though, bro, I'm picking this up, right? Even though there's been so many nerves.
What's your command?
People don't care about the nerves.
Yeah.
It's still regarding to the sets.
What I'm quite interested to see is whether we'll see Shady on the gold lane or Lindo. Yeah, very interesting.
I think Shady is going to go XP this round, as we see NWO removing Fanny and Equilibrium responding by removing Kalia. NWO picking up Granger. Oh, the picks and bans are going quick. Well, it was.
Who said there are no
Velocity picking up Shep. Lindo on Suyu.
This world.
Suyu.
What'd you think about the Granger first pick? Granger's still strong.
Granger's still meta.
Will we see the Herald come out?
But you see, this is where the problem lies. If you pick up your marksman so early, it's marksman or roam so early, it's easy to counter because I mean those are your mid to late game heroes. So I don't even know who this person's name is. Chat, Can you sort out that name for me?
Well, the Camilla Bane combination could prove to be quite good for the side of NWO. The Cursed Blood into the Deadly Catch.
The hunter of all the evil gods.
It pretty much okay. It was gonna knock back everybody, but that could be a decent combination. Deadly Catch, Cursed Blood.
So we
Even
see
with that,
a room.
I didn't.
even with that first skill
I
from
hardly
the Bane, that Cannon Blast.
As we see a room picking up Edith. Superman, while Equilibrium getting rid of Valentina. Superman with the final ban for the side of NWO.
Gaze the
Yeah,
stars.
but will this be
and seek your
a
path.
Edith Gold or an Edith XP? I wonder, because with the nerf to the Gold lane, we were postulating that there could be a potential for bringing back the fighter meta to the Gold lane, or even the mage meta to the Gold lane. Could be viable now. Comes online. Those two types of heroes come online a little bit early, but I think it's going to be XP.
As we see Equilibrium picking up the counter to Granger. Great hover on Vale. Valir.
Yeah, great over. He does like that Valier play to deal with the chip constantly being in their faces. Not a bad pick.
Stars, the Valkyrie's
Superman
voyage
deciding with
begins.
with Freya.
Yeah.
Super shady. Seems like we'll be playing mage for us this game.
Going for the Selena pick.
Or will there be a swap
When
up?
you gaze into the stars gaze back.
Well, we saw him in the roll roulette do quite a good job with the Selena, if you think about it.
So I'm very interested to see what Velocity does, and I want to see the new change on Chip's ult. But in my opinion, that's a big change on the Chip.
Mhm.
And ever since Chip has lost his tankiness and became a squishy, we haven't seen anyone featuring quite well with the Chip. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see how Velocity does on Chip. So all eyes on you, Velocity, no pressure. So into match 2 we go. NWO up against Equilibrium. We do see EQ being the favorites by 80%.
Yeah, both XP laners going for the damage build based on the emblem setup. Freya and Edith.
I don't know. Freya, for me, early game, beats the Edith.
It's the living daylights out of lots of people.
How did Chip get there so fast?
You can now use that skill almost immediately.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's the one of the changes. As you see, oh, Valier's just missing out on that first skill. Goes in onto the Chip, throwing out a few skills there. Valier, if he just times, because Chip does have quite a bit of mobility. Once he eats his chips, he's going to move quite quickly. So Valier has to be a little bit patient, wait for the movement, throw the skill, get to CC up the Chip. Quick rotation again from Equilibrium towards the gold lane, but it looks like the marksman, the Granger, staying safe. There's the engagement here onto the Camilla. She pops the revitalize. However, Selena wants to continue this Bane. He's just beating everybody down. Oh, the slow there from the Selena. Keeping it going. Chip gets the momentum to escape. Everybody quite low. Oh, the engagement onto Granger by the Suyu. Lindo throws out that arrow, almost getting the Granger, but he heals back up quite nicely. Once again, Chip into the mix in the jungle. There's a lot of pressure coming in the early game from Equilibrium. There's the engagement. First blood onto the Valier. Will we see the second blood going down? Oh, it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Make that a 2-for-1 exchange. The knockup from the Edith makes it 3-for-1, going in the favor of Equilibrium. Very aggressive start from there. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to see you fed early on. So, just before the 2-minute mark, 10 seconds, well, make that 5 seconds before the turtle spawns, we do see Equilibrium picking up the 2 kills advantage, as well as a 1.1k gold lead.
There's the engagement onto the Bane once more. He's gonna get taken down, and as the Shady on the Selena ensures that Freya can't get into the mix. There's a counter engagement here. It's going to be underneath the turret. They dive the Freya, take him down. Edith with a knock up there. Once more onto the Camilla. She pops the revitalize. Trying to stay safe. Get to the safety of the turret. Equilibrium putting out a performance here in the early part of the game.
The Edith just getting the knockups at the right point, at the right stages.
Yeah, there once more an engagement onto the Camilla. It's the deadly catch that comes out. Freya with the double kill in response.
Superman getting it just done.
Yeah, Freya is an absolute beast in the early game. There's the Abyssal Arrow, doesn't land onto anybody as Great Hover. Scouting out the Chip. Chip throws the ultimate in there. It's quite low. Bane does get the retribution off. Suyu coming into the mix, gets the double kill. The Curse Blood does land, but there's no one there really to follow up. Immortal comes into using the ultimate from the Chip. The knockups are here as they continue to fight, as they take down 4. Turtle did go the way of NWO, but at what price?
Lindo just being a bit slower on the retry cast there. But we did see that Lindo did cast the retry, but maybe a bit too soon. But with that engagement, they left the Granger to farm.
Yeah. General Cho and I were actually discussing a little trick about the retry. I'll tell you about it when we're off stream.
100%. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
And knock up once more onto Camilla. She's just gonna get hunted down by Equilibrium. Loving the movements here. Abyssal Arrow does land onto the Bane. Chip using that rotation across here. They know they can try to engage onto the Freya, but Freya turns around, pops the ultimate. She's gonna get CC'd up. The full team coming through. It's Suyu dishing out the damage. Freya trying to escape, but oh my goodness, full 5-man from Equilibrium. They get in and get back. That is some nice use of the Chip ultimate.
100%. Chip is, bro, Velocity is doing a very good job on Chip. So, yeah, my questions have been answered. This, even though Chip is squishy, Chip can, in the right situation, cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, engagement here onto the Villiers. He pops the ultimate, but can CC it up anyway. Bursted down so quickly. The counter engagement comes through. There's the deadly catch, knocking on, but Chip engages, gets the stuns off once more. It's gonna be 3 taken down in the jungle. Unstoppable for the Suyu, even after the death.
Even after the death. That's that second skill of his that does that, well, the range.
Yeah, Hunter Strike and Vorax already built. Abyssal Arrow, Shady goes in, avoids the second skill quite nicely. There's a follow-up from the team. Once more the Abyssal Arrow does land. Villiers so low, 1 HP, does manage to escape. But this should be mid lane turret almost taken down. The pressure being placed here by Equilibrium, just crazy. As it's Camilla engaged upon, she does land the Curse Blood, but only on to 2.
Just before the 6.5 minute mark, Equilibrium having a, wait, what's that, 6k gold lead. You do see the Freya pushing for that tier 1 turret taken down. Equilibrium having the map control at this point in stage with the 15 kill advantage.
Yeah, beyond the 5-minute, nice split here from the XP lane and Mage sticking close together, creating the support. There's for the MM. The knock up from Edith. Immortal throws out that armor buster of hers. Villiers throws the second skill. Edith pops the ultimate. Freya's into the mix. She's got that Inspire. They managed to take down Edith. However, the counter engages on. Immortal is in the mix with the Selena throwing out the Abyssal Arrows left, right, and center. Suyu with the damage. 4-for-1 exchange. They want to chase down the Granger. It's a arrow shot to the head, but he manages to get to the safety of his base.
I was just keeping an eye out there on Shady. Engaging, retreating, throwing the abyssal arrows. Stun after stun after stun. Selena is, bro, with those stuns, oh, that's crazy. Plus, the traps allows for so much map vision.
Yeah. It's one of the things that made her, or makes her broken. So there's the engagement, the Cursed Blood does land, the Revitalize comes out as they're trying to CC up this Edith. She's doing so much damage, sustaining through so much. It's going to be Suyu taking down the turtle, but Freya into the mix, eating up 2. Wants to continue with the engagement onto the Suyu. Suyu trying to escape the attentions there. Meanwhile, in the backline, Granger finally manages to get the shutdown on the Selena. Escapes with 1 HP, but the chase is on as it's a legendary for the Suyu. Lundo picking up yet another kill. He's sitting at 14, 1 and 8. That's insane.
With no Sky Piercer. No Sky Piercer.
Yeah, Sky Piercer, 5-man Sky Piercer is not like the best item as we know. It's Lindo going in, takes a tier 2 turret, manages to get away. Chip with a flicker comes through, gets the ultimate off. The full team is in here. It's the deadly catch, but there's just too much of damage. Immortal into the base. No fear, escaping with 1 HP. As Edith trying to get another kill in there as well.
Equilibrium not minding, bro. Not minding whatsoever. So, we do see the Lord is going to spawn up in the next 50 seconds. So at the 9-minute mark, EQ having that 10k gold lead with the 21 kills advantage.
Oh, Abyssal Arrow once more on the mark. This should be a tier 2 tower to take it down. Abyssal Arrow again onto the Camilla. She's taking so much damage. There's a knock up. The Cursed Blood does land onto 3. The Revitalize is in there. The deadly catch comes through but pushes everybody back. Chip with the knock, with the stun onto the Camilla as they take the Camilla down. So all hands to the defense now for the side of NWO. It is still another 25 seconds to this next objective. Edith pops that ultimate of hers, but the second skill from the Valdir, pushing the wave away, just trying to make sure that they can keep the tier 3 turret standing. Abyssal Arrow once more, but Bane is there just to protect the Freya. Which is not something I thought I'd ever say.
Yeah. This match that I'm currently watching now, that seems like a team that is actually like behind on log points. That is not on the top spot. Definitely pushing those points to get on the top spot.
Yeah, Chip pops the ultimate. Immortal just dealing with the Lord. There's the deadly catch. Way to the Cursed Blood. That was beautifully done by NWO. However, Immortal is there. She's doing so much damage. Selena with the dash through gets a kill. It's a 2-for-1 exchange. But, well, NWO wouldn't be too unhappy with that trade.
No, definitely not. That trade-off definitely going in favor of NWO. That should give them the advantage to go for the turtle, but not with Immortal and Edith getting the Lord. So that's the first Lord of the match.
Yeah, it was a shutdown kill onto the Suyu that got them a bit of gold back. As you can see, it's now down to 8k. Oh, meanwhile, on the hunt. The vision being supplied there by Selena's traps, making it very difficult for NWO to get out of the base.
Ron Wayne, to answer your question, this is a real match. This is a tournament match.
There's the Cursed Blood, lands onto 2. The Revitalize comes out from the Camilla, used to keep herself alive. They just need to get the numbers here to get the defense off. They need Bane with that deadly catch to help with that. He is back into the mix here. The mid lane turret should fall. Edith dancing around there. Just gets the knock up onto the Camilla. She doesn't have the Cursed Blood. The stuns are coming out. There's the Abyssal Arrow. So much damage being taken by the Camilla. The skill shot there from the Suyu. And in the live double kill goes away after Suyu. As Lindo is just waiting for the right angle. The base is open. They are locking onto the Nexus. As Immortal just final hits, ends the game. Game, set, match goes the way of Equilibrium.
Equilibrium putting on a dominant performance there onto NWO. So it seems like Truan is buying no one skins. And yeah, Suyu picking up a 14.0 MVP for the side of Equilibrium. So up next, we've got Endgame up against Level 1. So we will be seeing the organizer captaining his team and trying to steer the ship through.
Yeah, which means he'll still be in the lobby, just not in the spectator spot.
Nope. Alright, so viewers, that was like I see a lot of you saying that was a bloodbath. It was a horror show. But like I said, the night was and is still a blockbuster of an evening.
But this I'm going to judge Skapskek. I'm going to judge him because he said horror show and did not mention his stream tonight. I don't understand how he could not just jump into his own setup there. I'm judging him, and not so quietly.
You can ask the viewers that did join last night. We're getting to that point where things are getting crazy, but the 1080p stream last night was quality. So postpone Immortal Order is tonight, but they are the very last match of the evening. I'm just waiting for what's going on here? What is going on here? Come, let's go. Let's see. I'm going to vote. My vote is for my very first team that I ever played with on Mlbb. So, a bit of biasness for me going to Endgame.
Yeah, a bit of bias can't go wrong. Can't hurt.
I don't see the captain for level 1.
I don't see anybody. I see you and us.
Endgame is in a custom lobby. I think they are getting things sorted, but they should be here. Alright, seeing that you were second in the lobby, that means I can quickly go get my head and Samara already asking for that 3k diamonds that the Truan promised her.
Right, so I think we should be getting the teams into the lobby very shortly. It's going to be Endgame up against level 1. I hope you're excited to see this game. This is going to be a fun match. South Africa versus Madagascar.
Yeah, and after this match, we've got Ajan versus Cavaliers Y, which is followed by the Vortex up against Immortal Order. So once again, it's after this, it's going to be South Africa versus Madagascar. This match is actually South Africa versus South Africa. It's followed by South Africa versus Madagascar, and then it's ended off by South Africa versus South Africa.
No, Ajan is Ajan and well, this. It's both Madagascan teams, Ajan and Cavaliers Y. They're both South African. Level 1 is Madagascan, Endgame is South African. And then Vortex and Immortal are both South African teams.
Shady, if you're in the chat, you got your flags wrong. So yeah, viewers, please take this time to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We still got a lot of action-packed games to go.
Yeah, so just waiting for both teams to show up. We are 6 minutes ahead of when they were supposed to be starting, but well, I know if I was playing, I'd be watching the stream.
Technically, right? With each stream that we start, the teams know to be 15 minutes before time ready.
True, very
No
true.
excuses. No excuses.
Very true.
Shady, welcome to the stream. What a beautiful set plays coming in from your Selena. You're going to get your glazing from Skarpskenkel. There you go. GG's. What? I see members already in mythic placement.
I haven't played a game yet.
Why? I've played 4. Alright. Level 1. You guys were online before we went into the previous match. Where are you now?
Isn't that like a line from a song?
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
But not the one on my face because I shaved.
You're going to get chat trolling Mads again.
Well, somebody's got to get trolled.
Yeah. You know, yeah, at Wayland Gaming, people do get trolled.
Three stars away from Anna Chiocha is saying. I was wondering why the links didn't get shared. If you know, you know.
You know. I see IOU's getting called out there.
Let me see who I have from level 1.
Oh, there we go. Here we come. Sloth QT for level 1 is online. Alright, Endgame being in first. Getting the coin toss. EG, heads or tails? Tails with a Z. Z. Monet.
A lot of the votes going the way of Endgame at this moment in time. Oh, did you check? We hit the 760 sub mark.
Yeah, I did see that, bro. So, viewers, thank you for the support. We do love the support. Don't stop with it just yet. Hit that like and share button. Alright.
So Endgame with some nice profile pictures there. Very uniform.
No spectators. So, Endgame choosing tails. Let's get that coin flip. So, if you could hear that, right? That was the coin flip. The coin landing on the desk. Okay. Unfortunately, it landing on heads. Quietly enjoying the comment section. Yeah. Comments are getting wild. So, I am level 1. Level 1, left or right? Let me just mute myself here.
Right, so we're just gonna wait for the. So it's level 1 picking the left side. So we should see the both teams swapping positions here as going for the first pick, first bans is, in my opinion, quite a good strategy to use. I'd love to go for that. And then from here we're gonna get into our lobby banning phase. See a lot of the votes going the way of Endgame still. Waiting for the level 1 fans to get in, and then we get into the typical drafting and see how this match is going to turn out. Both teams quite good teams, so I'm expecting this to be a tightly contested game. I know a lot of players here have been working quite hard to try to up their gameplay level. It's one of the perks, shall we say, of consistently competing in the tournaments. As we know, both Endgame and Level 1 have featured from the 8 months that we've been streaming in several tournaments. And the more you play, the better you become. I mean, you only learn certain things through experience. And what better environment to do it in than live? The pressure is on, your skills are on showcase. You can't get to hide behind anything.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, as you can hear, it's feeding time for the dogs. The dogs are very vocal at this point in the stage. Oh, level 1 banning out Zushin and Kufra. Endgame going with the Hanzo and Lucas ban. So good luck and have fun. But yeah, bro, that what you just mentioned is so true. So right, there's still a spectator, but
is that one of the members of level 1?
could be. Well, kick him, and they can re-add him.
Okay. The kicking has been done.
Alright. Ready up, please. Okay. Into the drafting phase we go. Mad's baked biscuits.
Oh, what
I
biscuits?
just had a taste.
What biscuits?
That was a coconut something biscuit. Not bad. I'm looking forward to my stopper though.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
Yes, you know, with the crazy busyness, right? It gets difficult to get a chance to have something to eat.
Only love and
As we do see level 1 getting rid of Sicilian. I do see Don Rao saying he can't wait for Lucy tonight. Hey, Don, we don't want to know your girlfriend's name.
My tail's been
Something
itching
like
for a
a
real fight.
Poppy. He's referring on the odds. Alright. Endgame getting rid of Kalia. Greed Dromo Rose. With the next bad for level 1.
Let's go.
Oh, getting rid of Erethal. So that means level 1 is potentially setting up for the Granger pick.
Yeah. Because Immortal has been doing quite well recently. There's the CC ban.
Finally getting respected as we see Sloth QT showing us Hayabusa. Will it be Hayabusa? Be picked up.
The nerf doesn't seem to have diminished the amount of times that Hayabusa gets picked.
Nope. As we see Sloth QT picking up Hayabusa. So jungle set for level 1. Mr. Wick and Mage SA. This picks for the side of Endgame. Nightbot terminated. Angelic Fury.
Power of Pegasus!
Where there is light,
Oh.
there are also shadows.
But Dang Lui. Diversion plays. First crack. There's the yin yang combination, lots of CC and control. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Mage SA. Or what is it? Number 1 Mage SA.
What? They're asking what biscuits did you like? I couldn't get the name. Sweet cookies. It's sweet cookies. So, level 1. Picking up Bellaric as well as Faza. We do know Endgame loves the Belleric pick.
It's my way or the
Could possibly
highway.
be taking it away from them.
100%. Behemoth picking up Exia.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on the Lu Yi because I'm such a big fan of a good diversion play. It's one of those extremely exciting ultimates.
Suffering.
Granger the ban coming out for Endgame. Looks like they want to just make sure that Exia is going to have a pleasant time on the gold lane. I wonder what level 1's going to be going for on the gold lane. They do ban the Su Yu out. And definitely going for a set tank by the looks of it.
I'm predicting a Melissa Layla pick here.
For the gold lane, yeah. Yeah, and well, for endgame, it has to be a set tank. It had to be a set tank because of the full barrage from the Ixia. I mean, if you're gonna go for a set composition, you might as well go set composition all the way. There's a lot of CC from endgame. Alan Becker here, just hovering around the Clint. Clint, with this recent update, looks like he's getting to see a bit more the light of day than usual. Had the mythic skin up and then just opting to go for the Moscow.
Who are you saying is shouting at you? Yeah. Moscow, Chow, and Karina for the side of Endgame. Karina has been getting a lot of attention lately.
From?
The teams. Karina, I've been seeing a lot of Karinas in ranked matches, bro. A lot.
Oh, I wonder why. But Karina with Killing Spree, interesting emblem choice. Haven't seen Killing Spree being picked up in a while, but there was the buff to Killing Spree. So, let's keep an eye on this. This could potentially be something back in the meta once more. Killing Spree used to be a staple on a jungler. But then, there were other or better things that came along with the introduction of the Warcry and Impure Rage and a lot of other emblem sets. When the new emblems came in, Killing Spree dropped off the list, and so since it's hardly being picked up, I think Moonton noticed that and decided to do something with regards to that. So let's just keep an eye on Karina and that Killing Spree.
I was speaking to Mr. Wick earlier in the week, and this match is pretty much a do or die match for Endgame.
Oh, based on the scores.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
Yes, bro.
very interesting. Well, I mean, you're playing on a tournament, or in a tournament rather, you're playing live on YouTube here at Waylander Gaming. There's pressure no matter what. This is just a little added level to it. Like an extra layer to the cake of pressure. But a very passive beginning so far. Though we are looking at level 1, making the rotation here towards the Karina. Want to prevent her from getting level 4. Retribution does come in from the Hayabusa, stealing that away from the Karina. Nice rotation from level 1. I'm such a big fan of when teams do this little small invades to put pressure. And I mean, now if you look at it, Karina has to make a rotation all the way across the map. This is the point in time where you tell the Belleric to move here. Leave the lane, move here, engage on the Karina.
Just to slow that engagement down.
Yeah.
So, just before the 2 minute. Ooh, Tigreal picking up the first kill. Chow falling in and losing in that engagement.
Yeah. Not respecting the damage from a Louis early game. Louis early game is when she lands that yin yang combination, it does so much damage. It hurts.
Definitely does. So, with the first turtle up, we do see the teams going in for this engagement.
Oh, the flicker from the Badang. Mr. Wick beautifully timed there into the backline, just seizing everybody up as best as he can. He is going to get caught out, just tries to get the stun once more onto the Cho, but his team comes through there as the Badang, he stays alive, but there's the Kirita into the mix of the ultimate, gets another kill. That's 5-0. 4 kills. And I mean, the fight carried on so long, Hayabusa died and he came back.
The team's not picking up the first turtle of this match. So, we do see Endgame extending that gold lead to 1.7k.
Oh, Hayabusa does land that as Louis to try to get that yin-yang combination up, but Hayabusa with the fast fingers securing the turtle buff for his team. Will we see the diversion play? The diversion is up. I knew it was coming. It should be here in the gold lane. You know, I would have actually hoped they would have went for the one against the wall, the bush against the wall, the far wall. It's a nice surprise angle. Oh, the flicker in play, explosion play with the full barrage. Alan Becker saying hello, goodbye. Hayabusa dancing around, wants to get the shadow kills off, does get the shadow kill off, just not enough damage. Oh, but Faster comes through with the feathered airstrike, helping Hayabusa secure that kill. So it's 2 kills on the board for the side of level 1. Oh, the Spear of Destiny has landed. I don't think Moskov wants to go in though. He's like, no, there's 2 of you.
I've learnt my lesson once.
So, little secured by the Hayabusa. Once more, we see LJ waiting patiently for another implosion play. Does have the implosion up. Still going to be another 50 seconds for that flicker. But that was a beautiful flicker implosion to pick out the Moskov. Ixia being focused on here by the Cho. Once more we see the diversion play coming through with the conceal. Tiger is in there. Oh, but the Moskov dances out of range of that implosion, staying safe. There's the full barrage, managing to beautifully done there by the Liu Yi Ixia as they secure the kill onto the Moskov. Take down a tier 1 turret. Karina tries to get in there with the retry steal, but Hayabusa once again showing the fast fingers on the retribution.
Yeah, so past the 5.5 minute mark, Endgame having that to 1 tier 1 turret, as well as the gold lead by 1.3k and the 5 kill advantage.
Belleric gonna get caught out here by the Tigreal. Are they gonna go for the engagement here? Do they see a sense that Belleric is on his own? It's the first crack against the wall, but Belleric, he just eats up all that damage. Meanwhile, Fasa pushing this mid lane in. Belleric doing a good job keeping his tier 1 talent alive. Oh, but Hayabusa with the Moskov getting a pickup kill here onto the gold lane. Turret's now even. Fasa pushing this out, but uses that bird form of hers since it's been buffed. Gets back. Look at how far and fast she travels there. Back to the safety of the bushes. There's the diversion play being used once more, just to get the Karina and Tigreal up to clear the lane. Louis sticking around the mid lane, just to try to not make sure that I mean, you don't want to lose your mid lane turret. Actually, at any given point in time in the game, but especially not early on.
You're seeing what's happening there. They're asking me to sing, bro. The chat doesn't want me to eat.
Wait, is this a pause moment? Cho didn't look like he was moving. I don't know whether how long he was paused for. I was focusing on the action there. Just need to wait to find out what they're saying.
I'm busy checking, bro. Misfits, Angelic Query. Just be a bit patient. I'm almost there. But I'll definitely do something in the lobby. Only if Y agrees to sing a song as well. Silence is also an answer, you know that, right?
I'm just checking yeah, they're just saying connection issues. I'm just watching what's happening on the group chats, yeah. To make sure we know when to pause, because we've got just a minute, 30 seconds before we have to unpause. Okay, he's back. All right. Okay, so everything back to even Stevens, except for the kill count. The gold is pretty even. The turrets are even. Once more, the diversion play coming through here onto the Moskov. He does land the stun onto the wall, but oh my goodness. It's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange. Both marksmans dead. But Dung pushing the mid lane wave in, wants to force Fasa away from the engagement. Lots of stuns coming out onto the Cho. He's just going to get CC'd up. Couldn't manage to dash his way around the wall. It's always nice to keep that second skill handy, but once more, Slut QT with a beautiful retribution. The Spear of Destiny does come in from the Moskov, but Alan Becker using it a bit more, I would say not aggressively, just trying to get into position. There's the diversion play once more, as the full barrage does land onto 2. But not too much damage being done as the feathered airstrike was in there. Belleric once more making the rotation, wants to protect his tier 1 turret. Is passive proccing wildly here as the team makes the rotation across higher boost. There's the conceal play coming out from the Cho. Oh, but the first crack being knocked back there. Couldn't get the stun off there, could Mr. Wick on that Badang, but the fight is continuing. There's a Tigreal, still doesn't have that implosion play quite ready here. The Spirit of Destiny did go out as Fasa sticking around here. Cho wants to get the set. He could use the wall to get that. He wants to go in, gets the knockback. There's the way of the dragon, picking off the Lu Yi underneath the turret. Could this be the potential to push this tier 1 turret? No, Exia and Tigreal, they seem to think no.
No, they're not going to allow level 1 to get that advantage just yet. So, past the 9-minute mark, Equilibrium not having the gold. Oh, listen to me, Equilibrium. Endgame not having that gold lead anymore. Gold lead swifting to the side of level 1.
They've slowly inched it into their favor. They are rotating quite nicely together. There's the diversion play underneath the turret. Lu Yi coming through, wants to throw the Yin Yang, doesn't quite land. There's Cho going in. The Yin Yang does land. Moskov, however, stunning up the mage against the wall, but the shadow kill comes through. Yes, they get a double kill there. Shut down onto the Karina. And this with the Lord being up. Advantage. Level 1.
Yeah, that engagement not going in favor of Endgame. You know, this is a part of the macro plays of not to team fight when there's an objective up.
That's true.
Vision play.
Oh, the flicker implosion dodged by the Hayabusa there. Though Belleric did a job. He did sacrifice his life, but he managed to ensure that everything was secured. Hayabusa dancing through, gets the shadow kill off, manages to get yet another unstoppable double kill there. It's the Spear of Destiny coming through. The stun comes up from the Moscow. Karina goes in there, but not enough damage. It's a 2-for-1 exchange. Oh, but Hayabusa, he's not done. He just wants to force them to not recoil. He should be able to pick up this mid lane turret though if he goes for the push. No, allowing the minions to push and telling Fasa you are a bird, fly yourself here and push the lane.
Is that a pigeon or is that a hawk? It's a pigeon. Delivering the message. As we do see level 1 minions taking down that tier 2 turret in the bot lane. The Lord storming in.
Yeah, so well, I think one more tier 2 turret should fall here as the entire side of level 1 are trying to get into position, though they are leaving Belleric to try his best to get the wave cleared. Cho though, looks like he's lagging out as you can just watch him doing the moonwalk against the wall. We're gonna have to pause it now again.
No, it's pause a team, 3 minutes pause. And level 1 has got 1 minute left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, just let them know it's a 1 minute pause. Not just unpausing, but just because we feel like. Yeah, I know Dan Ryo is called Spear of Destruction. I just like to call it Spear of Destiny. There's things that I give my own names to, which I know is not what you're supposed to do.
It's like the Nexus. We know it's it's not the Nexus. For us, it is the Nexus. And Phobius' ult for me is the hippity boppity skippity boppity slam. It's more entertaining that way.
Yeah.
All right.
And we did wait for him to die before we unpaused because well he was gonna die anyway. He was moonwalking himself into the base. Was he gonna survive? Why stop the action in the middle of the action sequence? It's like being in a movie and in the middle of a proper stunt, the director yells, "Cut!" That'd just be a waste of film.
Oh, Leonardo, the captain from Hexcore in the house.
Yeah, Cho is stuck in the base. Okay, no, he's back. He's moving. He's alive. Like Frankenstein's monster. Conceal play coming up from the Tiger Girl. Does have the flicker. Manages to land onto the faster. She pops that Purify. There's the full barrage, however. Has to flicker back. Engagement onto the Tiger Girl. The Feathered Airstrike once more. It's Hayabusa into the back. Gets the double kill. He wants to go for more. It's Badang with the first crack onto 2. But it's a triple kill going the way of the Hayabusa. Do they sense the opportunity for blood level 1? It's only Karina. She's left alive. She wants to try to get the defense off. I think they still have the... Oh, no. We passed the 12-minute mark. There is no more shield. The base could be taken down now. Will we get to see this? Show leading the charge there. Hayabusa taking damage. Second scaling back. There's the Feathered Strike trying to zone the Karina away. It's going to be the knock-up way off the dragon. But it's game, set, match. Done. Level 1 taking the victory.
GG's well played to both teams. Endgame having a very dominant early game, but level 1 just pulling it together and taking the victory. Yeah, as we do see Hayabusa picks up the MVP for level 1 and one mage SA on the Luigi picking up MVP for Endgame. So off to the next match. Ajan up against Cavaliers. Why?
Yeah, I didn't see Johari in the chat. Now we get to see him play. Got his team coming up. Let me get the polls up quickly.
Oh, Alpha's new skin is so pretty.
Okay, so the poll is up. For those of you who wanna start early before the drafting phase to see who you're gonna vote for. So first team into the lobby, Ajan.
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh, Cavs, first team to fill up. So this will be the penultimate game on Waylander Gaming for this evening. As you can see from the polls, it's a Cavaliers Y being everyone's favorite so far, up against Ajan. Madagascar versus Madagascar. As you can see, the Madagascan flags flying proudly. The ultimate game for the evening will be up next. It's a Vortex versus Immortal Order. That'll be coming up after this particular game. But as the teams or the players are entering the lobby, we get Scarps getting good to get into the coin toss, the lobby ban, so we can continue with the action.
Cavaliers Y asking for heads. Unfortunately, it lands on tails. The coin not loving heads tonight. Apollo, good. Apollo.
Alright, so with the coin toss, we're just gonna get the teams to choose their sides. Choose your starting position. It's round one in a best of one.
Let's see. Wait, okay. Ooh, Ajan picking right. Swap, please. Let's go. So giving Cavaliers Y the first pick as well as first ban.
How will this play into the overall strategy? I'm sure they have a plan for the drafting phase.
Let's go, Bobby. Let's go, party. Oh, yeah. All right, Cavaliers batting out Hylos and Kalia. Ajan with a response. Batting out Granger and Hayabusa. All right, good luck and have fun.
So, ref.
Well, Mr. Wick is here, so yeah.
We have two refs then.
not to miss the lagouts.
Yeah. Well, two refs better than one. We go for it.
Come on. Okay, let me do this. Because obviously people are trolling. We don't like trolls. Thank you. Cavs, shorty one. Will this be the first 4v5? As everyone is ready, I might as well click the start game.
Cavs just they had their full team in, yeah. Not too long ago. I think one of their players got camera shy. we go. Now it's a full team. Everybody's ready. Bands are
All right.
done. It's time to get into the match.
2 seconds of singing is not it. Hey, come on. I gave you a short clip there. As we see Cry6 with the first ban for Cavs. Why?
So, who's
Getting
next?
rid of what? The Monkey King himself. Shen with a response for Ajan.
Butterflies born
Ajan.
by thy wish, guided by
Ooh,
lantern's
removing
light.
Zushin. Okay. Leonardo, I tell you what, I'll give you a full song on Visage tonight. How does that
True
sound?
love
That sounds good.
is like
That helps me
blood.
to keep my mind distracted from the psychological horror as we see
Only
Cavs
love
getting
and
rid of
light
Camilla.
are
Asian
everlasting.
not waiting, getting rid of Sicilian. Asian definitely focusing on on the majors. Matador with the first pick for Cavs. Will Matador pick it up or will Lee swap out?
Light will fall prey.
Swapping out.
to
Killer
shadow.
Bottle. Bringing in August. August currently is super buff.
Payback.
Super buff.
time.
Seems like someone is going to have a very early night tonight. As we see Tempest picking up Faza. Potsi, Kelly bringing in CC. Cry6 showing us the Clint. No man. Leonardo, don't worry. It's why is it not fair? Come and join, show the support, and have fun with
Always
everyone
on the
in the
way.
stream. As we see Matador picking up Matilda. Cry6 waiting for that countdown, picking up Clint. So Shen. Ooh, will we see this Franco? We have seen Asian with the Franco before. They're currently the only team that plays Franco in the series.
I do love a good Franco. Well, we did see a Franco yesterday. If you remember, I think that was the third match.
Yeah, that is true. Shen?
Oh no, it was the
Where's he
match
going?
where you went
Or the highway.
off to the.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I didn't see that.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Our community is
I didn't
savage.
cure the pain. I harnessed it.
Evidently. So Valentina comes out as a ban. Interesting from Ajan. Focus banning the mage. Zushin, Sicilian, Valentina.
Well, Valentina actually is not a bad pick, especially if you play like against a Faza or like an Exia. That's good ults to steal. So that's a good. Well, thinking coming in from Ajan.
Yeah.
Because Faza is so broken, even though she flies with a pigeon.
Yeah. It's definite target banning though. I mean, when's the last time? When is actually any time you've ever seen 3 mages being banned out by a team?
Very, well, never. Only no, I'm lying. Chocolate pie. It was a focus bans on chocolate pie.
Iron. Bones
No.
of steel.
As RNBP picks up Gergetcha and Anik with the Suyu. So we do see Arjun going with the Minnow, and it seems like Lancelot. Oh,
Yeah, so we should see a Matilda in the mid lane. That's been quite a while since I've seen a Matilda being picked up for the mid lane. And Asmodeus with the Bane pick. So Deadly Catch means easy retribution.
we're seeing a lot of Bane picks. So, oh, Blackberry, bam-ba-lam, Blackberry and a child, bam-ba-lam, the thing went wild, bam-ba-lam. That's more than 2 seconds. Leonardo.
Okay, so just waiting for the teams to get their internet connection sorted out, load into the game. This is going to be Madagascar up against Madagascar. Cavaliers Y in the blue, up against Ajan in the red. Ajan winning the coin toss, picking the red side, wanting to go for second pick, second ban. Let's see how their strategy is going to play out.
Yeah, let's see. So, this is the time. Oh, I'm only seeing this now. Thank you, Leonardo. Cavs not opting for a mage in mid lane.
Yeah, they went for the Matilda. So full 4-man from the side of Cavaliers, helping the Suyu take that buff quite quickly. He does have quite fast jungle clear. Though Matilda will not be able to clear wave as quickly as a Fasa. She is using that bird form of hers to transverse the map quite quickly. Senses an opportunity to potentially get some damage, maybe a pick off onto the Clint. But Clint keeping the wave on his side of the field. This oh, nice steal from the Clint there with that gold crab, using his passive quite nicely. Meanwhile, we are watching the Gato wants to just deal with the litho. Who gets the litho in this exchange? It is going to be the Gato picking up the litho. So both Roams fighting it out for the litho. As Suyu hit the level 4 mark a bit before the Bane. Bane uses the retribution to take the small cap. As the side of Ajan are hanging around the gold lane, hoping for a potential pickoff. Gato just throws out a skill, wants to clear this lane. Matilda, having recalled, is now back. Wants to get the level 4. Circling Eagle could definitely help secure the objective coming up, which is going to be the turtle. Stunned there by the minnow, but the guiding winds providing quite a bit of shield. There's the deadly catch being used a bit early there from the Bane. So no deadly catch will be available as the turtle is up. Suyu, knowing that there's no deadly catch, says, I might as well get this started off. However, Gato allowing the Suyu, he is pulling it towards the side. Now we see Matilda in the front line. She does have the guiding winds. It is going to be Bane picking up the turtle with a nice steal there. Didn't even use the retribution.
No, sir. Cavs being very aggressive so early on, but yeah, so at the 2.5 minute mark, we do see Ajan with the 300 gold lead at this point of stage. No kills taken down just yet.
Very not so like, you know, like the previous game we watched with the NWO Equilibrium. That was ultra aggressive. This is a bit more passive from both teams. There's the guiding winds, but it's the pulling everybody into the Minoan Fury. The circling eagle does come out. There's the deadly catch as a follow-up, but it's just one taken down. Oh, the feathered airstrike from the Fasa, dishing out the damage, but there's a lot of mobility from the side of Cavs, so they managed to escape the guiding winds there just to keep everybody out of it. So first blood was onto the Gato. It's not often you get to see at the just past the 3-minute mark, first blood. Well, at least not in our server anyway.
No.
Our server is a violent server. It's like everybody wakes up and chooses violence over objectives.
with the mindset of be aggressive, be aggressive.
Okay, so second turtle is on its way.
everybody has their spells and skills ready. This is going to be a hotly contested one. Though Bane does have that advantage with the deadly catch. There's a feathered airstrike. We're into the Minoan Fury. Beautifully done there. Do we have the follow-up from the team? It's a 1-for-nothing exchange so far. Cavaliers, it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Make that a 3-for-1 exchange. Going in the favor, make that a 4-for-1 exchange. CC coming through in the favor of Ajan.
Ajan capitalizing on that team engagement. So at the 5-minute mark, Ajan has the 2.3k gold lead as well as the 4 kills advantage. XCR farming at this point of stage. She is ahead of the Clint by 700 gold.
Decent, not significant, but decent. Some of that will get eaten up with this last wave, about say 200, 250 of that gold. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Gatto. He's gonna get blown up quicker than anything. It's going to be a 2-for-nothing exchange. Full combo going there from the side of Ajan. Minoan Fury, feathered airstrike into the deadly catch as it looks like they want to go for a further push to Ajan. They managed to take down the first tier 1 turret of the game. Meanwhile, Fossa using that bird form to rotate very quickly towards the mid lane. Wants to put a bit of pressure in here. Doesn't have the damage on a basic attack, but can she take this down? It's quite close. The minion needs one more hit. Oh, it's just look at that mid lane turret standing by a sliver of health. But the later this game goes, the more this Argus will come online, but he's not going to have the most pleasant of times up against a CC. Not in the early part of the game. I think we should see Bane throw out a deadly catch. If I was Bane, I would have thrown out the deadly catch. The turret was done. But I suppose he wants to. There's a Minotaur with the Minoan Fury. Gets the knockup only onto one. Has to flicker back to safety. Bane, I think, wanted to save the deadly catch to take that third and final turtle of the game. Still has it available. Uses it in the... to try to get the buff. There's going to be the full barrage coming out from the Exia. She's taking so much damage, but the life steal coming through. Absolutely clutch for that Exia. At the right minute in time. Just a few basic attacks got her the HP she needed to survive from the engagement from the Suyu.
Surviving with a millimeter of a health.
Yeah. But this battle of the XP lane is continuing here underneath the Argus's turret. Suyu trying to get into an opportunity to potentially do something. Argus has to recall. He is quite low. Suyu, this means, is gonna get trapped up. If I was him, I'd be recalling. But I suppose he thinks he's got the mobility to escape. He does. Doing a decent job protecting this, but it's a 4v now. It's a 4v3. There's the Avatar of Guardian. Lands onto the Bane. The follow-up is there. The deadly catch is used as a counter engagement. The Minoan Fury comes through. Everything's happening underneath the turret. But Argus, he gets taken down. Oh, he's going into the back line there. Manages to get another. It's 3 for 2. Will we see another one? Oh, Argus with the triple kill. Beautiful play from him. Wrapped around, picking up 3. And with his sliver of health on his turret, will be the one to take the XP lane turret down.
That gave the Exia a lot of time to take that tier 2 turret. So, just before the 8.5 minute mark, Ajan having almost the 3k gold lead. That is 2.4k gold lead with 5 kills advantage and map control at this point of stage.
Yeah, the engagement onto the Argus. He does have the ultimate. But no one they could have used that opportunity to take the mid lane turret. The wave is there with 2 wagons. I would have definitely tried to seize that mid lane turret. Argus provided the distraction. If you took that mid lane turret, it would sort of even things out here, especially with the Lord. You could use the fact that there's no mid lane turret to create the space that you need. The Lord quite low. Suyu trying to find the angle. There's the Avatar of Guardian who gets it. Suyu manages to get the Lord, but the full barrage has been committed to the Minoan Fury as well. But it's going to be Cavs with a beautiful team fight as well. They get one and the Lord. That Avatar of Guardian from the Gato. On point. Oh, out comes out from the Argus underneath the turret as he takes the Farsa down. CC with the engagement. She's gonna take down the Argus. It's a shutdown kill onto the Argus, but this is a definite game swinger. It's Ixia. She's so low. Suyu is gonna dance in. Will he be able to get the kill? He does. He retrieves the kill.
Imagine that. So it's a 1-4-2 exchange to the side of Cavs as we do see the Lord taking that tier 2 turret. Cavs and putting on the pressure, returning it, easing that pressure that Ajan had on them.
Yeah, with that Lord, nice game switch. Avatar of Guardian does come out, but not managing to catch the CC. Lord pushing into the base. It should be deleted with this explosion. Oh, wait a minute here. There's the knock up into the feathered airstrike. They managed to take down 2 to Ajan. They're not going to go down without a fight. They did lose a bit of the map control and the goldie. Oh, nice full barrage. The flickers coming through just to CC up the Suyu. He has quite a bit of mobility as they pick up a third.
Well, I have to say, if you look at the follow-ups coming in from Ajan, their follow-ups are pretty much beautiful. It's on point.
Yeah. This game, though, does have a bit of a back and forth feel to it. But the longer this game goes, and if this Argus comes online, Argus would inspire in the late game. Not a fun thought.
We do see Argus picking up Horse Claws now. So this is Argus is starting going to, especially with his ult, giving that additional health life steal per hit. Oh, this is going to get crazy.
Yeah. It's another 35 seconds to the next Lord. But we can't say, as we used to say, oh, there's the flicker, Minoan Fury knock up into the full barrage. The feathered airstrike is there, but the Avatar Guardian manages to catch on to one there. It's going to be the bird form, circling eagle, knocking up. Suyu is into the mix. He's dishing out the damage. CC trying to stay alive, but she gets taken down. Bane into the mix, throws out the deadly catch, but he's gonna get taken down. It's a 4-for-1 exchange. It's only Farsa, and she's on the run back to the base. And all of this with the Lord being up. We hear that roar in the background. The Titan has spawned. But the Retribution is on the opposite side of the map. Though I think Suyu feels he's safe enough to not have to be there with the Retribution.
Yeah, I can just come and finish it off if it's needed. So, just before the 13-minute mark, Cavaliers Y having the 1.7k gold lead. Lord coming on the bot lane. How will Ajan respond to this next onslaught? Will they get the defense up? Will they be able to clutch this?
Well, so far they're allowing this mid lane wave to get cleared out. The waves not 100% synced up as the Lord is making his way towards the base here. We see Argus into the mix. He pops the ultimate. He's doing so much damage. Takes down the Bane. The feathered airstrike is in there. But Argus, he's just sustaining through all of this. CC does go in. There's the Avatar of Guardian. Catches on to 2. Will we see the follow-up? Yes, the follow-up is in there as they stun up and take down the Minotaur. Mid lane wave has been pushed in. As it's the Suyu into the mix there. Wants to try and take a tier 3 turret. Oh, nice engagement. As they get the stun out, it's going to be the Farsa taken down there by the Clint. However, the Gato was killed in that particular engagement. But that's 2 tier 3 turrets. And that should be 3. All tier 3 turrets are down. But with the Bane and Minnow on the mend, shall we say.
Respawn?
Yeah. They should get the defense out quite nicely.
That's a big blow that Ajan took there from Cavs.
And with this Lord timer being so much shorter, could this spell the beginning of the end? They do have a nice or decent wave clear to Ajan. They started off the game so nicely, but Cavaliers didn't panic. They waited for their power spikes, they got themselves back into the game, and now are in pole position. Even though they are behind on the kill count, they do have a bit of a gold lead. They have the map control very much on their side, so they should be able to hopefully take this next Lord uncontested, and it comes down to discipline in terms of control of the map, so that they can seal the deal, secure the objective and the game. But Ajan now, they're going to be all hands to the defense. They'll want to get the waves pushed out just a little bit, as you see CC on the bot lane just pushing out this wave to try and alleviate some of the pressure, giving her team the space to actually rotate towards the Lord. But Matilda, with that high mobility, not just zoning but staying in the face of everybody from Ajan, preventing them from even getting close. The Lord is melted down so quickly. So advantage very much in the favor of Cavs. Just got to get the map control sorted out. Thus, pushing the mid lane, not the best option when you want to get map control, unless they want to go in with the Lord and one bigger bang. Go big or go home. Try and take it all. As two waves are converging, the Lord is being taken down very quickly. There's the avatar of Guardian. Doesn't manage to catch onto anybody. The Feathered Airstrike is in there. The Minoan Fury Deadly Catch comes out. It's the Circling Eagle as well into the backline. The full barrage, but doesn't manage to lock onto anybody. It's a 2-for-0 exchange. Make that 3-for-0. CC going in for a fight. It's Matilda trying to use the guiding winds to escape, but CC has other ideas, so let's make that 4. It's only Suyu left alive. Do we have a wave coming through here? Now the waves are pushing it towards the base. Ajan with the defense coming through, hoping that the wave actually makes it so that they can use this opportunity to try and take down some of the turrets, but I don't think so. It's too few seconds left until this, the rest of Cavs have respawned.
Not getting the waves just there yet. They had the opportunity, but yeah, we do know the super minions does take a minute or two to take down if you don't have your MM in the equation.
Yeah, and with that team fight win going in the favor of Ajan, we are definitely going to be seeing the 18-minute Lord.
Yeah, 100%. The big bad monster.
That Lord, that's a proper Lord, not gonna lie. If you take that Lord, it's really hard not to end the game. So it's gonna come down to this next minute. Every bit of attention and action is now on the next minute. The whole game has brought us to this particular point in time. It's gonna be about discipline, cleverness in terms of control, potential pickoffs, no overextension. Any mistake now could be not just costly but deadly.
I don't see any immortal items. Immortality items.
Yeah, this is the time where you need to get your immortality bought. Sell an item, pick up the immortality. That second life could be all that you needed to turn the course of the fight.
Don Rye, I'm gonna blame you for something. Alright, Lord is spawn. Next team fight, let's go.
The zoning coming out from the ghetto, the Lord is quite low. I don't think they're even going to get close in here. This 18-minute Lord melted down double quick time. Fossa did try to get into position. The flicker comes out. There's the circling eagle onto the Fossa. She's trying to reposition, but there's the avatar of Guardian. However, Argosy eats up all that damage. They managed to take down one. The continuation of the fight is there. The full barrage comes out, but the guiding winds almost keeping the Gato alive. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, but it's mage for Rome. I don't think that Cavaliers would be too unhappy about that.
Nope.
As we watch this
So,
big boy making his way down the mid lane, through the river right now, and approaching destination.
Let's see what Suyu is going to do with this Winter Crown.
Lord making his way into the base. It's Argus, pops the ultimate, trying to focus onto the Nexus. The deadly catches their full barrage, but it's just so much of damage. It's game, set, match, going the way of Cavaliers. Why?
GG's, well played. So, wait, bro, I'm going to get the lobby set. I'm going to have to love and leave you for this next match. But Anik on the Suyu picking up MVP, and Fortse Kelly picking up the MVP with the CC for Ajan. So this was very much back and forth, but Cavs just well, pretty much taking all the lords and pulling it through at the end. So, bro, can you do the coin toss for the next match, please?
Yeah. I'll just get me a coin. I always keep one handy for coin needs for coin tosses.
Alright, so I'm going to... I'll be back for the end of the stream. See you all now. Wish me luck.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait for the final two teams of the evening. It's the last game. It was 5 matches, so quite a long one. As we're waiting for the Vortex to join in, as well as Immortal Order. Looks like the Vortex are in a rush to get in. They want the coin toss. We've got 2 players from their team. Make that 3. Pulling up the lobby quite quickly. For those of you tuning in, if you haven't already, press that like, share, and subscribe buttons. We've just recently gotten to the 760 mark. On the subscribers. We're trying to push for the 800 soon, and then, you know, new targets. So once again, thank you all for tuning in to watch. This is the 5th and final match of the evening. As you all know, it is all best of ones. We are still in the group stages. The knockout round for the most wanted tournament will be beginning really soon. Kicking off, as you all know, most wanted will be from Thursdays to Sundays. So tomorrow will be the last phase of the 3rd round, as we wait for the teams just to enter into the lobby. As we all know, it is the team that fills up the lobby first that will get to call the coin toss, get our double ref system going. Okay, so it looks like Immortal Order with 4 people in the lobby. We're waiting for the 5th. Both teams with 4 players in the lobby. Who's gonna get the 5th? Who's gonna get that coin toss call to their side? It is the late show. We're already at 9:30. So it's Immortal order with 6 players in the lobby being the first to pull up. They'll get the coin toss. Alright, so let me just get us into the coin toss here. Just find out whether the Immortal order is going for heads or tails. They're gonna go for the... You don't get to call. Okay, so it's heads coming out from Immortal order. And heads it is. Alright, so we see the teams just waiting for them to swap out. And we can get into the banning phase. It'll be our usual lobby bans, the first 2. So Immortal order with the first 2 bans. Once they get their bans done, we can go in for the Vortex's lobby bans. So it's the Joy and CC and the Vortex. With the response bans. So it's Gatto, Lucas, so Joy, CC, Gatto, Lucas are the bans. Just gonna tell them we're starting now. So Joy, CC, Gatto, Lucas, those are the lobby bans. And into the normal banning phase we go. It's Oshroomsy with the first ban, getting rid of Sushin. As a Roma, you don't really want to be up against a Sushin. She is just extremely, exquisitely annoying.
No one can escape my iron fist.
So it's Badang as the response ban by Prop TBT, Jaeger, or Jaguar. O2 with that ban. Death Eater 14 responding with the Hayabusa ban. So Hayabusa still being respected even after the nerf. Yuri Tartado 7 going for the Xborg ban, so that looks like a definite respect ban as we watch Oshroomsy picking up the Kalia. So Kalia definitely getting to see the light of day across this last 2 days in the most wanted list. I wonder how many games we're going to get to see a clear in tomorrow. I know in the rank situation, although I haven't played a game myself, I'm assuming you're not really going to get a chance to pick up a clear, as Ego goes for an Ego pick with a Hanzo.
Are everlasting.
And Yuri Tartan 07 with the Sicilian. 2 very, very strong picks in here. Looks like Angelic Fury wants to lock on to the Xavier. Wants to counter range with range. Xavier, one of the heroes that can deal with the range damage coming in from a Sicilian in the mid lane.
I'm not the only one bound by these chains.
Scarpskinkle picking up the Phoveus. And when he comes back to the chat, you can troll him for his no-skin Phoveus. Monkey D. Luffy going for the Granger pick. Not worrying about who he's going to be facing on the gold lane. I think we might see a gold lane ban. Potentially the Harroth ban coming out. Or even an Irithel. I know Harroth is definitely one you'd want to get rid of if you're a Granger. If you pick the Granger, I'm thinking Harroth would get... There we go. Harroth had to have been the ban. Nice there from the Vortex. And it looks like the Camilla ban comes out, so they don't want to deal with that Camilla Sicilian Hanzo combination. So with Hanzo being a single target damage now, as opposed to his AoE damage from the pre-revamp, it is going to be giving... it can be... You know, you can counter that by using the Cursed Blood. So when he goes in with his skills, it's going to dish out the AoE damage. Granted, not 100% will pass through, but still. Death Eater 14 going for the Clint pick. We have Jaguar 02 locking onto Esmeralda. So not so much lockdown, but a lot of tankiness in there. Versus the Goku going for the Yin. Interesting.
Life is a game, and I decide how it's played.
We don't often get to see a Yin pick in the 5-man situation, but I suppose as the hard counter to the Hanzo.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
And the Chip doing extremely well in the hands of Velocity or Equilibrium today. Will we see Muchi 02? Lots of O2s do an equally stellar job. Well, let's get into the game and find out. So just waiting for this lobby screens to tick down. It's quite quick. We're just waiting for Jaguar. That's the final one. Purchasing roaming equipment makes it easier to win. Mages and other heroes with strong lane clearing and roaming abilities should get rid of quickly. But anyway, into the game we go. Yin was invisible for a short while. So once again, we should see Chip going straight to the mid lane with the Sicilian. We don't expect anybody to need to help the Hanzo. Though you do need to rotate to the same side he's going to be rotating to ensure that the Hanzo is not going to get invaded until he gets that level 4. Then you don't really have to worry about any particular engagements. So Sicilian, as expected, clears the wave quite quickly. Chip here making the rotation across. Just protecting. The Clint is getting poked down quite low as the Chip doesn't have that stun available, just waiting patiently.
There's the engagement here, Chip with the stun. There's going to be Killia into the backline trying to get the knock up. A lot of action happening here in the gold lane. Oh, there's the stun coming through on the Chip. Chip pops that the vengeance, but the damage coming out from the Granger. Everybody's so low. Everybody has to recall. None of the jungles level 4 yet to capitalize. Both the mages didn't make the rotation across towards the gold lane. So a lot of action, but nothing much being done. Chip, he's gonna eat the chow. There, gets the stun onto the Clint. Clint second skills away. Look at the damage coming out here. But Hanzo, he senses the opportunity. He's going on onto the turret. Pops that second skill. He's gonna get stunned up by the Clint. He's gonna have to recall. His body was in quite a bit of danger, but it's the Granger being taken down there as Yin with the domain expansion pulling the Granger into his world. Sicilian uses that Sanguine Claws, just trying to keep Hanzo and Chip alive. They are going to get caught out here under the turret. It's going to be Angelic Fury. Wants to try to potentially achieve something there with a stun. Oh, there's the engagement by the Yin onto the Sicilian. He's doing so much damage. Domain expansion comes through as he gets that another kill going the way of the Yin. Continuation of the engagement. Oh, Shroomsy there just blocking everybody off from the potentially getting the Yin as he gets out of his ultimate. Chip uses that second skill to get around the map. There's the engagement onto the Phobius. It's going to be the Vengeance coming out. The Vitalizer's coming through. Phobius pops the ultimate. He is escaping all the damage, and it is Xavier with the kill onto the Esmeralda. So right now, with 4 kills to the good and a just about 2k gold lead, Immortal Order in decent position. Goku having to retreat from the mid lane. This should be an uncontested turtle. Going the way of Immortal Order. Chip and Sicilian making a quick rotation though. Death Eater, I think, has scouted them out as he was staying very safe in the bush. Tries to get the steal onto the gold crab. Has the level advantage over the Granger. There's Killia, wants to get some engagement by herself though. It's Chip, he's got that ultimate, gonna land that. It's gonna be the Tsunami Slam. The Bat's Feast comes out from the Sicilian as look at the engagement here onto the Killia. She's taking so much damage that the Dawning Light is in there. Xavier, lovely stun. It's gonna be the Yin. He gets that vengeance off. He's gonna take 2 kills down as he wants to go in for some more. Does have the domain expansion still available, hoping to get the Granger under the turret. Pulls him into the domain, smashing onto the ground. Flicker comes through from the Granger, but I don't think he's gonna survive. Yin, yet another pickoff, giving Clint the opportunity to farm to his heart's content here in the gold lane. So 7 kills to the good Immortal Order. Sanguine Claws onto the Yin. Chip does pop the ultimate. The team is coming through. There's Xavier with the stun. Killia with the knock up onto 3. Just still has that Tsunami Slam. Does land the Tsunami Slam with the follow-up from the team coming through. There's so much damage. It's Clint picking up a kill there as well. They want to chase down. It's the shooting star from the Esmeralda. She does get a kill onto the Killia, but there's Yin. Domain expansion. He should have the ability to take down this Esmeralda. She gets the shield off. Can she manage to survive this? I think she will. She does. It's Yin having to retreat. Xavier, their beautiful stun, keeping the Clint out of harm's way. Meanwhile, Phobius on the bot lane, eating up a lot of gold from this bot lane turret. So it's a 4k gold lead, 5k gold lead, my bad, in the favor of Immortal Order with a 10 kill count advantage. So third, but yeah, this is the third turtle of the game. Should definitely go the way of Immortal Order, as they have secured it. Or was that the second? Yeah, I think that was the second. There's the knock-up. Domain expansion once more onto the Chip. He's not going to survive this. Gets taken down. But we see the top lane rotation here. Hanzo is going to eat his buff up. Hopefully try to get it onto the Clint. Granger just recalling. Clint going for the push, gets the kill, but the Sanguine Cross does come out with the Bat's Feast. There's Hanzo, he goes in, gets the shutdown. Sicilian is the one who picks up the kill as both the players from the Vortex try to retreat, but the engagement underneath the turret, godlike for the Yen. Hanzo trying to recall, they want to try to engage on him here, he doesn't have that ultimate. There's the Tsunami Slam. Ultimate comes through, just not enough. They take down the Hanzo underneath the turret. Meanwhile, through all that action, mid lane wave pushed and taken. Immortal Order keep extending that gold lead. Now it's about 6. Almost going a 7k gold lead. 6 point something. Dawning Light coming out from the Xavier onto the Granger. Granger not having a nice time up here. Just getting taken low, having to recall all the time. Now the engagement onto the Esmeralda. Yin gets stunned up here by the chip. Do we have the follow-up? There's the domain expansion. The Vengeance has been popped. Esmeralda with a shooting star. Will we see the shutdown here in this domain world? Possibly. Oh my goodness. It's Yin. Almost tries to escape. But the kill goes to who they wanted it to go to, which is the Hanzo. Picks up, gets the shutdown kill. So quite a bit of gold would have went his way. That was quite a large bounty being godlike. But a tier 2 turret being taken down. Oh, look at the damage coming through from Clint. There's the Tsunami Slam in there. But Hanzo, he wants to get the engagement onto the Clint. Clint second skilling, keeping himself alive. Sicilian is in the mix here. But Clint is returning the damage. There's the Dawning Light onto the Granger. Oh, but Sicilian turns around. One bat blast onto the head of the Clint. Taking down the Clint. Third and final turtle for the game is now up. And it's just changed to Lord, just as Yin was trying to go for it. That was funny. Oh, Chip making the wraparound play here. We do see this lane being pushed in. Esmeralda is into the mix. She's engaging onto 2. We see the knock-up. Chip pops the ultimate, gets the team involved here. The Dawning Light comes through, but it's going to be this Esmeralda doing so much damage. They're on the hunt now. Chips is into the front line. Xavier trying to CC everybody up. Granger dishing out the damage. Will he manage to take down the kill here? Yes, he does. As far as the Xavier gets a return kill, make that a double. Gets the set like a bowling alley pin. Just a knock up. It's the retribution coming through onto the Hanzo. Hanzo wants to potentially try to get a kill onto the Xavier, but he's running. He's running, throws the ultimate, but can't escape the Yin. Lord is up. And no one's really going for the Lord just yet. A lot of Sky Piercers being picked up by this, both teams actually. Double Sky Piercers. Lord is here. Phobius is just zoning away, creating space and vision for the team. But it's going to get poked now, as it looks like Immortal Order want to use this lane push to create the advantage for their jungler. But their jungler has other ideas. He wants to go in. Domain expansion comes out. Gets the pick off onto the Hanzo. So with no retribution available, this should definitely be advantage Immortal Order to take this Lord. Though Esmeralda now going to get caught out by the Yin. He's doing so much damage. He does have that Sky Piercer, and he's going for the one-shot build, as you can see, which will be the Blade of Heptasis Malefic Raw. Lord being melted down really quickly as Kalia just zoning everybody away. So Lord goes the way of Immortal Order. We got it about an 8k gold lead at this moment. Make it about 9k gold lead, going in the favor of Immortal Order. No, what is that? 6k, 6k gold lead, going in the favor of Immortal Order. Just looking at the numbers incorrectly. There's the domain expansion. It's going to be yet another kill going the way of the Yin. He's going to get CC'd up. However, the follow-up is in there. The shutdown as they take down one. Will this be two? Yes, it is. It's 2 kills, especially with the Lord being up. Means the defense is highly possible for the side of the Vortex. Oh, there's the Hanzo. He wants to go in onto the Clint, but he needs someone to bait out that second skill. But look at the damage from the Sicilian. Sanguine claws, but once the shield pops, look at the amount of health being taken down from the Lord. That shield is devastating to the early Lords. So tier 3 turrets up and running. The defense standing here. Oh, Chip taking a lot of damage. Once again, there's the Sanguine claws to the Bat's Feast. They managed to take down 2. Beautifully done there by the Vortex. Dawning Light thrown out, but just not enough damage there. Nobody was low enough for that to really take effect. So the aggressive play there in the bot lane punished by from Immortal Order, punished by the Vortex, as they're slowly inching, keeping that gold lead more or less the same. Slowly, oh, the domain expansion trying to come out there as they're engaging onto the Yin. He does get this there. The vengeance comes out. Esmeralda so close to dying. She lands the shooting star. It's a shutdown. But when we see the follow-up, it's Yin. He's gonna get taken down by the Sicilian as Kalia with that tsunami slam is in the mix. But Sicilian is really hurting. Really starting to hurt right now. Immortal Order need to lock onto that mage if they hope to have an easier time. They do have the map control. They do have the gold advantage, but as you can see, that gold advantage at one point in time was 8k, going to 9k. Now it's down to 2. It's another 12 seconds to the next Lord, and with the chip, right? Chip can get his team into position. He's trying to get to one of the portals to try to get his team into position. It's time, Chip. You can't be scared. If you want to go in, now is the moment. Unless you're planning on leaving this uncontested. But right now, Immortal Order doing a nice job of establishing. There's Chip going in with the ultimate. Wants to land. It does get the ultimate. Will the team respond? Yes, they do. There's Hanzo to the mix. Who gets the retribution? It's Yin with the retribution. Managing to get the Lord Sicilian with that Bat's Feast. Just trying to dish out the damage to zone. However, the flicker plays come through as they manage to take down the mage. The mage was all the problem in the world. Now no mage for the defense. How will the Vortex fare as Granger being chased down here? Clear senses him, wants to try to go in. It's the Hanzo engaging onto the Clear, keeping the Granger safe. Meanwhile, Hanzo's body moving through. Clint getting a kill. Will this be a double? Yes, it is. That's only going to, that's 3 down. It's only the Chip and the Esmeralda left alive. The waves pushing in top and bot lane. I mean, you need to get that Lord into the base. Somebody needs to go in with the Lord. It's Clint sensing the opportunity to do so. Wants to get the Lord to charge up. The turrets are so low. We see a tier 3 turret being taken down on either side of the map. Make that the mid lane as well. The waves are pushing in. There's still a number advantage. The opportunity to lock onto the base is here. It's unstoppable for the Clint. Will that be a double kill? Yes, it is. The base is shaken down. Game, set, match. Going the way of Immortal Order. So as I just get the scores and bulls and everything else up online, we can see what has happened, transpired in this particular match. That was a good game, fun game to watch. Though I wouldn't say on the quick side, moderate in length, but nonetheless a fun match, rounding off the 5th and final game of the evening. So, viewers, I hope you have enjoyed yourself with us tonight. It has been a exciting match. We saw some one-sided games, some even games, some back and front games. We've seen gold leads being established, gold leads being eaten up, but your victors for the evening, as you've all seen who they were,
and the scores are going to be tallied up. We're going to be very soon finding out after tomorrow's run through who's going through to the knockout rounds and what is happening in the most wanted list. So for Mobile Legends action coming up for a week, we have the most wanted list games taking place from Thursday to Friday. We'll have the schedules up and ready for you, also you know what's happening. We also have Juice EX Clash continuing next week. So there was a lot of new teams, a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces with new teams. A very exciting playthrough for the Juice EX on this past Wednesday. So I'm quite excited to see what's going on. But with all that being said, Skenko, welcome back to the stream. I know
reward me for getting a silver.
I know the viewers are waiting anxiously to hear you scream. I don't know. Like apparently you have a sexy scream. They just want to wait for it. They want to hear it.
They just hear it.
So
it's always fun getting focus banned.
So they're going to say that that was just a precursor to say, well, we will be live on the channel in what time is the stream kicking off? 11.
So yeah, 11, bro.
So
as always.
Yeah. So 11 p.m. as usual. We will have the Visage stream going through. As Skenko says, he finally got his new screen in. He's enjoying the 1080p. He's enjoying the resolution. He's when I say enjoying, right, I mean like tongue-in-cheek enjoying, because it's enjoyment of pain, shall we say? The psychological.
Everything I've not enjoyed sound.
Yeah. So it's the psychological horror that is Visage. But for everybody who tuned in, thank you once again for tuning in to watch the games with us. It was a pleasure having you with us here, but it's been a long stream. So we're going to have to love and leave you, at least I will for now. Skenko will be back to give you even more love and even more screams in just a few, in an hour. So take this moment. We have been on stream for around 2.5 hours. Take this moment, get a breather, stretch those legs, have some in a drink, get the devils a bit calm. It's been an exciting run of matches, but we're gonna have to say goodbye for tonight. Skenko, any words before we close off this particular stream for the evening?
Well, please join in a bit later. This was fun. As always, we will see you guys tomorrow night with some further Mlbb matches. We've only got 3 matches in the most wanted list. So viewers, please hit that like, share and subscribe. And I'm sorry for having silver, you know? It is what it is. It was fun.
Alright, so once again, thank you for watching. We will see you on the later stream. So from the Waylander team, it's going to be goodbye and good night.